皆さんこんにちは。今回は本日3月21日に行われた河村勇輝所属ウィンディシティブルズ対キャピタルシティゴーゴーのハイライトをお届けします。現在ブルズは東地区10位でキャピタルシティゴーゴーは7位となっています。ブルズはこの試合を含めてレギュラーシーズンが残り4試合となっており、プレーオフ出場条件である地区8位以内に入るためには残りの試合は絶対に落とせない状況です。そんな中、3月初旬から NBA シカゴブルズに招集されていた河村勇輝が2月28日のメインセルティックス戦以来約3週間ぶりに G リーグに復帰。シカゴブルズでの経験を経て G リーグで爆発しチームを勝利に導けるのか。それでは試合を見ていきましょう。
We talk about this game being important for
interesting for climbing on up. I thought that wasn't really going to be possible.
Trying to trend upwards and sneak into the postseason. Gogo going to be in the air. Let me see here, lines up a three. It's off the mark, and Kawamura comes the other way. Yuki Kawamura, the point guard for Chicago, able to score it a bit. Has had 17 points per game in G League basketball. We get a look.
Free throw attempt for a guy who likes to go downhill. I was a little surprised.
He had 25 of his points in that first half before the Go-Go slowed him down a bit in the third.
Cody said it felt like he
well so far this week. 18 assists in 2 games. It's Kawamura around and out.
And then big games from Mac McClung does not mean you lose. They actually are 6-8 on the season record-wise when he scores 30 or more.
A monster flush from Gay after the layup. He gets the steal. He's got all 8 for Windy City to start. McClung able to pull up and drain the three in that little short corner. Getting to work early, and now Kawamura going to go to the free throw line on a 3-point foul. It was a lot not play in the game Wednesday. Averages a double-double for the season when he's with Windy City. Misses the
Wednesday's contest.
Hickman couldn't connect on the 3, which lets Williamson come down the other way and get a look. Last time out on Wednesday, the Go-Go won the turnover battle and points off turnovers 28-20. Nice look ahead from Kadari.
But the
turnovers, the bugaboo early for Cap City. Livingston had space and connects. As Chris Livingston. Nobody's with Kawamura. He can't make him pay as Livingston snatched it. Nice look to the corner. 6-0 run, a pair of threes, and this time it's Nolan Hickman forcing a timeout from Win.
And Cody would tell you this, like when the offseason rolls around, to develop Livingston's outside shot.
Second three.
And Cap City up to 14 points in the paint. You know, Windy City gives up 62 on average in the blue area.
Kawamura, no, but look at Bryant, the cleanup man on the weak side.
Bryant has brought a different dimension to Windy City here today that we didn't see on Wednesday.
Kawamura from long range hits his first of the night from 3. Hannibal gonna get called for the bump as Kawamura was working the sideline, so Kawamura will shoot a free throw for 2. When we return, Cap City, the 3-point leader.
They had those 82 in the paint. They shot 59% from 2.
Down to 3 seconds for Hickman. No good, but Monsanto, a 2-for-1 situation. The Go-Go win it 4-0.
Livingston has been sensational since joining the Go-Go in February.
Played his first game with the team on February 19th. As Kawamura once again moved his feet well.
Shot clock at 4. I'm not sure Gay realizes.
Kawamura back to Gay, and just in the nick of time. McClung and Kawamura pushing the pace. And nearly a 4-point play opportunity, but McClung get it to go. Williamson will do likewise, and he hits his.
And here's Livingston working against the smaller.
Bryant came over to help, and it didn't matter as Livingston Using the pivot foot, finishing through contact, and Livingston a chance for 18 off the screen. Gay tries to maneuver through a double, but has to kick it out. And Kawamura splashes it home, high with the arm there. Williamson trying to win the race at the baseline. Well defended by Williams.
I wanted to try to get him going early. That really hasn't happened.
Low pass from Kawamura leads to the break the other way. Off the rip through, Richmond to Williams for 3 more.
7th turnover for Windy City here in the first half.
Well, still 5.4. Nobody's with Kawamura. But he can't float it home over the end of the half. And as we look at our first half stats, both teams for both sides here in the 3rd quarter. It's the first possession with Windy City, and Kawamura 2 feet in the blue, but off the mark.
And we've seen this. Gay gets the rebound, and he takes it out of the backcourt by himself. Again, getting to the painted area.
9 and down low, he's got 21. McClung off the handoff, had room and connects. Kawamura the ambush, but Reese strong enough to hold on. And it left Hickman alone.
And they have Livingston on McClung right now. We'll have to keep an eye on that matchup.
Bulls hurting the go-go on the handoff. Livingston. Kawamura sneaks in and leading the break.
He really didn't have running mates with him. You see Livingston with the block shot.
Tried to. Livingston doing a good job sticking to McClung in that sequence. Kawamura shoulders Hickman off and gonna go to the free throw line as Hickman called for the foul. 3. So far in this one, he's struggled a bit when he's gone inside 22. Go-go being led by Chris Livingston's 20.
What a
Hickman, a nice, better defensive start for Cap City in this 3rd quarter as Kawamura had Livingston on his back. It's gonna stand as a free throw. And so Kawamura pays City to make it a 10-point game. And Kawamura forces a rare turnover from Richmond. Bryant ahead of the pack, coming off a season-high 33 last time out. 12 to shoot. Kawamura, nice pocket pass to Bryant. Shot was well contested and last. Looks like the go-go almost thought it was a 2-shot foul for getting the 1-shot rule and really having an open look, but he couldn't make do on it. Livingston powers through Kawamura, and 1 for Chris Livingston as he continues to terrorize Windy City.
I mean, he's just attacking. Stay up late and get some hoops in.
We know John Wall loves his hoops and loves this city. As on the other end, Bajanishvili put in the free throw. Kawamura came up for the screen, got the switch on to Hickman. Kawamura to a cutting Gay. He's been above the rim all night. It nearly worked for the go-go, but instead we have an 8-point game headed to the 4th quarter. Potentially a chance for Cap City to create more separation on 8 is Williams. Out of the corner, no.
Stay as well, but right now the bench points are 38-12 in favor of the go-go. And I think it's for Windy City.
Kawamura trying to pressure up on Hickman. Hickman, the drop-off.
First quarter, everything looked like that shot.
McClung off the handoff, draws contact, and still able to hit the triple.
Cody Toppert and David Guthrie. Guthrie, a long-time NBA ref for 18 years.
Monsanto with the Ole down low.
For the go-go here today, 10 of 30.
Kawamura had time. That one off the heel. Williams into the crease. Can't get the roll. McClung to Kawamura, blocked by Hickman. Livingston the outlet ahead, Reese all alone.
Honestly, it doesn't get old watching the way he scores.
Williams, the snap pass to Hickman. Kawamura, weaving, pulling, hitting.
Day 1 of 6.
That pass gets away as Kawamura coming the other way with McClung. 50 made field goals. Kawamura was hot in the first half.
I thought he climbed the back of his teammate, but maybe he did it just all by himself.
Approaching the 5-minute mark here in this fourth quarter. As Richmond, but a moving screen going to be called. They're going to say Labissiere got Kawamura in.
And they have scored 19 off of them.
McClung off the handoff. You've got to be kidding me. To some extent with a reloaded roster as well. Being able to pick up a Chris Livingston in February, adding a Juju Reese to a two-way, and having him play at this level.
Days after scoring 82.
But the free throw line unkind to Reese the last 2 trips. Williams becomes the 4th go-go player with a double-double on the night, as that's his 10th assist. Kawamura gets them not in much of a hurry, down 11. The seas part for Kawamura, and they win 3 straight games for the first time all season. 154, 1.